So what is the significance of the color orange? Why orange?
I don't know. It feels like kind of energetically how my life has felt. And this album is about what was going on behind the scenes in my inner life.
Taylor Swift is lighting up the world again, making it feel like she's handing fans a private all-access pass into her soul, her mind, and her whirlwind of passion and chaos. From fiery breakups to her electric NFL romance, her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, promises explosive secrets, emotional twists, and iconic revelations only Taylor can deliver.
We got TS12, baby.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
First up, we're talking the fate of Oilia. In pure Taylor fashion, she's throwing herself into storytelling like it's her ultimate power-up. It's exactly what makes her songwriting sharp, romantic, and brilliant without ever drifting into overcomplicated or pretentious territory.
So we got
What are they?
So we got track 1, The Fate of Ophelia.
Hamlet's doomed love Oilia steals the spotlight here, and the haunting parallels practically leap off the page. Her existence unravels like a storm from the very beginning, a train wreck built on betrayal and broken trust. She's twisted into a pawn by those meant to protect her, suffocated under the crushing grip of powerful men, her world collapsing into a chaos that feels tragic yet unavoidable. It's the kind of anguish Taylor thrives on: despair, confusion, the terrifying feeling of being trapped, transformed into lyrics that pierce straight through the heart. Think shattered innocence, betrayals cutting deeper than any blade, and the whisper of madness that lingers just enough to sting, all polished by Taylor's signature lyrical genius. And of course, no Taylor masterpiece is complete without cryptic gems, the kind of secret symbols eagle-eyed Swifties obsess over, decoding theories like gamers unlocking hidden levels. Then comes the next track, Elizabeth Taylor, where she channels old Hollywood glam, draped in romance and mystery, proving once again that Taylor Swift knows how to fuse heartbreak with timeless, cinematic legend energy.
Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
You know who Elizabeth Taylor is?
You better.
I'm just kind of following.
This track feels like a dazzling tribute to Elizabeth's legendary career, her breathtaking beauty, and that chaotic, fiery love life that made her an unstoppable cultural icon. We're talking unapologetic romance, powerhouse talent, and the art of walking through scandal with elegance fit for royalty. Elizabeth Taylor was the original playbook for living bold, fearless, and unforgettable, and Taylor Swift is clearly soaking up that legacy. It's not hard to picture her slyly drawing parallels between Elizabeth's roller coaster romances and her own headline-dominating love stories. Because let's be real, Taylor's relationships have been global conversation starters since day one, and she's mastered the craft of turning heartbreak into history. This song screams glamour, resilience, and that radiant aura of I'm magnetic, I know it, and I'll never dim down. It's the kind of track that makes you straighten your back, feel invincible, and maybe toss in a hair flip just for the attitude.
Picture Taylor weaving classic Hollywood nostalgia with sharp self-awareness, blending Elizabeth's golden era chaos with her own 21st century spotlight, delivering a track that glitters with power, passion, heartbreak, obsession, and the undeniable rush of living center stage.
Then we move to Opite, already sparking serious vibes.
Track 8,
I wonder who that
Wish list with $2 as the S's.
If you don't already know, Opite is that striking, almost hypnotic man-made gem that dazzles at first glance. Yet deep down, it's not natural, and it's far from authentic, which makes it the flawless metaphor for celebrity culture, manufactured perfection, and the illusions of fame. Taylor's likely using this track to pull back the velvet curtain, diving into the fragile line between shimmering beauty on stage and the chaos quietly burning beneath. It's that duality of maintaining a polished image while secrets and struggles lurk in the shadows. And here's the genius touch: the signature Opite colors, those dreamy orange and mint green tones, aren't accidental. They radiate that exact showgirl aesthetic, aligning seamlessly with her album's larger-than-life theme. This track feels designed to sparkle with allure while hinting at the cracks beneath the surface, wrapping it all in Taylor's signature style, where metaphor collides with melody to create something unforgettable. Expect commentary on illusion, performance, and the truth that not all glitter carries real gold. And then comes track 4, Father Figure. If Taylor is daring enough to sample George Michael here, buckle up, because this could be one breathtaking ride through nostalgia, power, and reinvention.
Track 9, Wood.
Wood. Nice.
That original anthem thrived on emotional surrender, drenched in sultry, magnetic soul that made every lyric impossible to ignore. But now imagine Taylor reshaping it entirely, transforming dependency into a fierce, electrifying declaration of dominance, passion, and control. She could easily step into the alpha spotlight, rewriting the power dynamic, commanding attention with unapologetic authority, while still weaving in her signature vulnerability that makes her music sting with truth. Every lyric could cut like glass, deliberate and precise, every note soaked in intensity that blurs intimacy with empowerment. Expect a fearless mix of seduction, leadership, and Taylor's unmatched talent for sculpting raw emotions into addictive soundscapes, the kind you can't escape once they've hit. It's her ability to flip pain into power, desire into defiance, and confession into strength that keeps audiences hooked worldwide. And then comes Eldest Daughter, the fifth track promising nothing less than guaranteed tears, because if you know that Oldest Daughter burden, you know it's heartbreak carved into melody.
Track 10, canceled, but it's in all caps with an exclamation point at the end.
That's a banger.
The crushing burden of expectations, being pushed to mature too soon, constantly fixing chaos that isn't yours, this screams Taylor's soul. Anticipate deep reflection, subtle hints at her own family story, and unfiltered honesty. This track will strike anyone who's carried impossible weight straight in the heart. And then comes the explosive one, Ruin the Friendship. If you've tracked the Taylor Blake narrative, you already know hidden drama is about to erupt.
Track 11, Honey.
Honey.
Taylor and Blake were inseparable, almost family-level close, but the storm of Blake's legal troubles and the shadow of Taylor's fame allegedly dragged cracks into their bond. Insiders claim the friendship splintered, and a track titled Ruin the Friendship feels like a raw thesis on celebrity loyalty, broken trust, and blurred lines. Taylor, as always, spins chaos into art. But romance? That chapter skips ahead. Cue Travis Kelce stepping confidently into the spotlight.
And can you do drum roll? Last track, track 12. The title track, The Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter!
Their romance has been loud, playful, and absolutely headline-dominating for 2 straight years, and this track no doubt leans into that fire. The grand gestures, the throwback boombox energy, Taylor transforms what could have felt cringy into a cinematic love anthem. If you've ever dreamed of your relationship feeling like an iconic 80s John Hughes classic, this is your soundtrack. And then comes Wish List. Yes, those bold dollar signs are carrying some serious symbolic weight here. Their romance has been loud, playful, and absolutely headline-dominating for 2 straight years, and this track no doubt leans into that fire. The grand gestures, the throwback boombox energy, Taylor transforms what could have felt cringy into a cinematic love anthem. If you've ever dreamed of your relationship feeling like an iconic 80s John Hughes classic, this is your soundtrack. And then comes Wish List. Yes, those bold dollar signs are carrying some serious symbolic weight here. Taylor has always had this rare brilliance for spinning public opinion into clever, playful storytelling, and this track feels like another perfect example. That flashy dollar sign? Definitely a sly little jab at critics who claim she's only chasing fortune. But in classic Taylor style, expect her trademark humor, blending sass with sharp self-awareness, mocking the circus of fame and the obsessive fan culture glued to her every move. Meanwhile, Wood has unleashed endless fan theories, but let's keep it polished, because Taylor always plays it smarter. The symbolic angle here screams ambition, pumping energy, resources, and creativity into a larger-than-life vision. It's that star-making grind, the behind-the-scenes magic turning effort into legacy. Of course, fans may read it with spicier NSFW twists because, well, it's Taylor Swift. Then comes Cancelled. And if anyone masters comebacks, it's Taylor. But it's written in all caps with that fierce exclamation point screaming attitude. That's pure impact. From the infamous Snakegate meltdown to her headline-grabbing romances and even her fearless foray into politics, Taylor has mastered the art of thriving under relentless fire. This track most likely unpacks strength, evolution, and the silent mantra she's embodied for years: let the haters burn while you rise higher. And don't let that bold punctuation trick you. This song could still carry dreamy, brooding, or hauntingly reflective energy, layered with Taylor's unmatched storytelling. TH.